Okay, let's get it. West Mall Station. About to go do this show and see what they talking about. They better not let Shep Dog my dude. That's what they better not let happen. That's where we going? Is this it?
Welcome back to Calloway's Court, where we are down to our final two designers. So, Matt Schaefer, tell me about the inspiration for your outfit.
I was inspired by 90s streetwear, specifically the Chicago house scene. We're talking Frankie Knuckles, gold chains, Jordans, and black tees.
I love it. You know, I spent a few weekends at the factory myself back in the day.
No doubt.
No doubt indeed. Okay, Alex Swin, now tell me about your inspiration for your design. A very different take on streetwear, yes?
Yeah. So I went for bold. Bold, in-your-face graphics, like a collage of cultural influence from BMW to the punk and hardcore scenes where I grew up. All of my designs come with a zine.
Oh, that's great. That's great. You know, I really appreciate the manic intellectual quality to your work. It's as if you squeeze the entire internet onto a t-shirt.
I mean, that's entirely what I was going for, Professor Shields. I mean, that's crazy. It's amazing for me because I was just waiting for people to design clothes that I wanted to wear, and finally I was just like, you know what, I'm going to make them myself. So
Wonderful. Cool. Well, now it's time to hear what our judges think. So, MP, which one of these two outfits would you wear?
Okay, for starts, the two of you are very talented designers, so kudos to you. But I normally go for a more classic look. I love throwback jerseys, retro sneakers, and my guy Matt here, so that old school look for me. So, great job, man.
That's because you an old man, bro. You look real fly in that retirement home.
Please, man, I look flying whatever I wear. I don't know about you, looking like you fresh out of trash can.
Shep, I take your verbal sparring to mean that you have cast your vote with Alex?
Yeah, that's right. I like what's new. I don't revel in my past achievements like MP over here. I'm always trying something different. Feel me?
No, that actually makes sense because Shep's idea of high fashion is changing his dingy white tee once a week.
Man, you ain't care about any of this till the people started wearing my shirt. Now look, everything I do, you try to come after.
What you think you're the first to sell clothes?
What?
Corny clothes at that.
You the only person that's corny. What you talking about?
So what you want to invent the spinning wheel next?
What?
The print press? What you?
Man, who you talking to? I'm tired of this, man.
Yo, don't say that word. Don't say that word.
Hold on. You be talking to me like that, man.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
Let's calm it down for 1 second and let's let Audrey settle this for us. How about that?
My bad, y'all. Sit down.
You sit down.
Chum.
Both designs are incredible, but I'm gonna have to choose Matt.
Great job.
The 90s are so hot right now, and I'm digging the baggy silhouette and wide leg jeans. Again, congratulations, Matt.
I should have known y'all would stick together. Whack minds think alike.
Having worked with both of y'all, I'm absolutely sure I'm siding with MP.
Sorry.
And look, at least he doesn't have a tattoo of his own name spelled incorrectly on his back.
What?
What?
Well, I can't see what someone's tattooing on my back, you know? Like,
Okay, all right. Well, there you have it, folks. We have our winner. And as a special thank you to our guest judges, the winner will custom make a version of their outfit for each of you.
Oh,
Wow,
amazing.
that's super
Yeah.
fire. I can't wait to rock that, y'all. But real quick, thank you guys and congratulations once again.
man, I don't even want that thing. You can let MP have mine.
Well, I'm sure our winner will be very disappointed.
Listen, thank you again for having us in this event.
Oh,
We
thank
truly
you for
appreciate
doing it. And thank you, viewer, for tuning in to Calloway's Court. We'll see you next time. And until then,
Buster.
remember, make it look good.
Check that
Thanks
buster.
very much.
Thank you.
Great job. Great job.
I did want them other jeans though, and them shoes.
All right, I'll give you credit.
For what?
What you been doing with Audrey? It's cool, man. Okay.
Appreciate that.
Too bad your game's still trash. That's why I got that Hammond Classic belt, and you still trying to perfect the art of the chest pass.
Yo, hope you enjoy while you got it. Cause you know I'm putting together a team for the classics though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. Good luck, son. You gonna need it.
Let's go. What they talking about on Twitter?
Either Sashi and his crew or you and his crew after a year and 4 games because of that fact, because of the depth and the significance of the teardown and the rebuild.
I play that not to rip on Joe. I play that to say, shoot, even he knew that they were going to tear it down and rebuild. Even he knew. Everybody knew. Everybody was in on that. Except you, I think. Or you were told and you just didn't want to believe it. Everybody knew what was going on, apparently, except for him. Well, this game, I think this is one of those Browns games.
We in Toronto?
To a point we all remember a specific play or exactly how this game went. Because this day, 2014, the Browns
Going to crib
taking
real
on the
quick, see
Tennessee
what's
Titans.
going on in a crib ski.
We found ourselves down 28-3, and then the turnaround began.
Bo Brinkley will snap it back. About 2 yards deep in the end zone. That's where Kern is going to hit it. Let's see if the Browns go after it. Snap is back. Here they come. They blocked it. It's in the end zone and out of the end zone. It's a safety. Tag Carter blocked it. Empty backfield. Here's Sawyer with the ball. He's back. He's up. He's looking. He fires. Benjamin caught it in the back of the end zone. Touchdown. Travis Benjamin.
A nice catch by Travis Benjamin. A nice job in the pocket by Brian Hoyer.
What a job by Benjamin to get his touchies down.
No, nice call there. The Browns erase a 25-point road deficit, making it the largest NFL comeback on the road, and they beat the Titans 29-28. I remember. I think we all remember that game at some
Didn't
point.
Miles Austin have a touchdown catch in that one?
I believe it. I listened to it.
That was the moment we were like, this Browns team might not suck.
No. And again, to Hoyer's credit, let him back on that one. I want to play this highlight just because I think it's hilarious to listen to Jim Lachey. So this day, 2013, Ohio State. I also remember this game.
Lachey, it's
well
well
known.
known.
It's just the best.
It is well known. I am not an Ohio State fan. I get so much joy out of listening to Jim Lachey.
So number 4, Ohio State. Oh, I love Paul. Paul is the best. So number 4, Ohio State taking on Northwestern. Remember when they had Kane Coulter and Trevor Simeon? They would both run the ball, all that kind of stuff. They gave Ohio State all they could, and in fact, were leading in the third quarter, 23-13. Now Ohio State came back. Carlos Hyde had a touchdown, but this is how the game ended.
Now Kane Coulter will get the snap. Drops in his end zone to throw. Fires upfield. And a hook and lateral. The ball's now still being carried. Thrown backwards. It'll bounce all around. And that ball's going to go into the end zone and squirt loose. And look like Ohio State's got a touchdown. They tried the old hook and ladder play. And it was Joey Bosa who fell on the football. Man, to get the touchdown. Who fell on the football. Man.
That was a meaningful play.
Bosa, who fell on the football. Man.
Let's go.
Who fell on the football. Man.
Get me.
Get the touchdown to end the game.
Just,
Who fell on the football. Man.
some people out there, very important one day. Oh, yeah, they covered. This day, 2001, Barry Bonds, his 71st and
You see me.
72nd home runs of the season.
We can talk about the home run king today.
Single season record. This day.
What up, squad?
Probably gets, well, 6.5 we have it down. Maybe we'll get to it.
I was hoping we would talk about the true home run king today.
Yes.
Thank God we got one that we've had to watch cut-ins on ESPN for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. And his ankle.
In Toronto, those some of my jerseys out here, so where we all at.
The regular season just getting started. What's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Mobley. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Osman in at the small forward. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's Siakam. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Mobley is...
At the line for the Cavaliers.
Doing all right.
Donovan Mitchell. Shooting 1.
Shut up. You sound like she's from Boston. Boston. Let's go.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now here's Barnes. 9 points in the game so far. Trent kicks to Flynn. The pass to Achua. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And now the latest from...
I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to win his second game of the season against this team, and the key, he said, is about limiting drives and penetration. He added we can't allow them to play to their strengths, finishing around the rim. So it's important for us to own the paint. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Shot clock at 2. Flynn misses.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to the dude. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
A solid.
It'll be a Raptors.
We'll go to cold turkey.
We need you
Where Drake at? Drake ain't out here. Hey, Drake.
Raptors trail by 7. Outside Flynn. Trent outside to end the run. The shot missing. And Cleveland the other way now. Rubio dishes to Mobley.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Flynn against Rubio. To the paint. Here's Porter and finished off by Porter.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Now, here's Rubio. No points in the game yet for him. To the right wing. Feeds it to Mobley. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Levert against Trent.
Yeah, good job to take it right at.
Robin Logan. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Rigid for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
Oh, that's trash.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Give me that. Oh,
It's
come on.
Second team foul. At the line for Toronto. Porter.
And Porter drops them both.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Cleveland leading by 5. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Shakur, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And one thing I've heard about MP, he's connected with Tracy McGrady.
Man, it just took him forever to get training day. They doing the little quiz. He just played the Denzel clip, the Pelican Bay clip, and it took him forever
What
to
it
get.
takes to lead an NBA team.
Isn't that great? You know, Greg, I love MP's willingness to reach out and learn. MP can gain so much from picking over what McGrady learned during his career. Here's Trent. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the clip.
The Raptors. 19. The Cavaliers. 26.
Now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Flynn. On the court for Cleveland, Levert out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's the dude. And there's Mobley. And it's Osman in at the foursome. Now, here's Rubio. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Mobley misses. Last outing for Toronto unsuccessful. It was a loss to Dallas.
What time the Cavs come on? The Cavs come on. What time do the Cavs come on?
James Bond. It's not that simple, though. That is not the name of the film.
This might screw me up. Like I know it's James Bond, but I don't know the name. I don't.
Nothing? Nick, do you have it?
James Bond in
7 o'clock. I got time to finish this game.
Wow. Now, I gave a little look at his smirk, and that was wrong on me because I gave you a hint. Because Danny said, there's no way I know this. No, Dr. very first James Bond film. So would it have just been Dr. No is what I was looking for. That's all I was looking for. Going forward, good to know. Yeah, because technically Dr. Because all the James Bond films, technically none of them are James Bond in this. It's just Moonraker. It's just I thought it was James Bond in I just wrote down enough. Like I just wrote down 007. Now the books, I don't know about the Ian Fleming books, but the movies are literally just straight up Dr. No and Quantum of Solace and all that.
Right.
So it is what it is.
Here's Achua. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
And that one's good. Osman.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Set it up.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 7-point differential. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Here's Shakur. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Van Vliet against Rubio. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass it to Shakur. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's a foul? Sorry, I thought this was a contact sport.
It's come from inside the paint.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting. Just around 70% on the season.
Van Vliet looking around. Shot clock at 5 for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers ahead. Up.
53. The Cavaliers, 60.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that game against the 76ers, this one should be very informative. We'll just see how even these teams are. The rankings might not tell the whole story.
Projections mean nothing to me.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Cavaliers.
I love what they're doing in the paint, being aggressive, being physical. That netted them a big portion of their points tonight.
And continuing with those high percentage looks is key to them keeping this lead.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. The Cavaliers leading by 7.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Here's Osman. 6 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. For 3, Van Vliet. And it's Osman with the rebound.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
Someone out there, no
One shot.
I'm about to check out because I'm about to eat that food. About to eat this food, man.